So you've built your purple cow. Now what you need to do is propagate it. And the way that we chose to propagate ourselves was to take advantage of a very kind invitation that Phil Whelan gave me 15 years ago, when he would announce to his listeners on RTHK Radio 3 that Stephen Barnes, the Hong Kong visa geezer, would be coming in to answer questions on the radio in the next couple of hours, so please send them in. And I always thought when he would announce me as the Hong Kong visa geezer, that's quite catchy. I'll find a role for that at some stage in the future. And then when we put our first business onto the internet in 2011, the Hong Kong Visa Centre website and the Hong Kong Visa handbook being the content site, the centre being where we sell our services, I knew a year and a half later that there was something missing in the configuration of our web presence, and that there was a loophole that you could drive a buzz through. And that was an updated daily content site, a blog. And I realised then that even though I spent 2 years producing the Hong Kong Visa handbook, which has got about 8,000 resources in and of itself, that content wasn't updated on a regular basis. It was a great resource, but it didn't give me an opportunity to completely keep that up to date and keep it live and dynamic. So I decided that I needed a third website which needed a name. And so lo and behold, finally, I had an opportunity to use the Hong Kong Visa Geezer, and that's why I used it, because when you look at our web analytics, you learn something very interesting, that effectively the single most common search string that delivers people to our website is Hong Kong Visa Geezer, because this is how it goes. People have come onto our websites and encountered a purple cow, and they've remembered it, and then 6 months later they're in a bar waiting for their friend to come, and he's 15 minutes late, puffing and panting because he's been down at the immigration department and it's all a mess and doesn't know what to do. So this gentleman says, well, there's a website out there, Hong Kong Visa Geezer. They don't remember Stephen Barnes or the Hong Kong Visa Centre. They remember Hong Kong Visa Geezer. And so that way we've developed an idea virus that allows you to propagate your proposition offline amongst the audience that you count as your customers. And I'm fortunate in Hong Kong because my customers usually arrive fresh off the boat, and then I've got an opportunity to be of service to them for 7 years. And in that time, there's lots of things that can happen in their lives that suggest an immigration implication. And during that time, I've got an opportunity to help them. So I'm fortunate because I've got this 7 years. So that means that I have a huge pool of people in Hong Kong that have been serviced by us either directly as clients or through our websites, and they are effectively propagating the Hong Kong Visa Geezer Visa idea virus for us. And that means that people are searching for it, so it makes it very easy for them to find us. So I was fortunate I was handed the Hong Kong Visa Geezer motif from Phil Whelan, but there's plenty of other examples of idea viruses out there that you can begin to construct your own proposition in light of.